but not as dumb as like.
Dude, you're so cool in person. Like, the only times we've met were when we were really fucked up. Or like drinking.
We are normally drinking.
How many times do you think we've met? 2 or 3?
I'd probably
a couple
say
times.
Like a handful,
yeah, over the years.
Yeah. I mean, I accidentally crashed your birthday dinner once.
Did
that
you?
Was funny.
Oh, yeah, you were there.
Yeah, it was like, oh, it's just real casual. We're just meeting him for a drink, and we show up. I'm like, this isn't drinks.
No, who was there? Was it Alexa? Alexa shows up in like booty shorts or something. Like, I don't know, like some mini skirts. I'm like,
I think we thought we were like going out, so we're like, we're meeting him for a drink, and then like going out, and then we just show up to like a family dinner.
Oh yeah, that was Thursday Night Football. Yeah, that was for the Ravens game.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, I've got some funny memories of you. I won't share all this. I remember the late night tiki tie action. I'm like, is that
me dancing on a table and being told to get down from the table, then going right back up?
Going right back on the table and then on the floor. Maybe that was Alexa.
The floor almost was me. It was Alexa picking me up from the floor because she wanted to pick me up, and then we almost toppled to the floor.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, we're about to be in prime tiki tie season. It's like I feel like the holiday months are like pretty prime when work is winding down.
It's like everybody's got to find a place to go that's indoors, and it's tiki time.
I took my dad there this weekend, and my sister, and
How
my
do you like
stepmom. It was.
You're like, this is our playground.
Yeah, I watched them standing in the corner, and they were just like in shock. Like as my sister's playing beer pong, like Mike Funk's like you're talking to my sister.
Degenerates.
Yeah. Now, I gotta be careful, like, name dropping on here, too, because I've been, like, with all my friends, like, yeah, they were so fucked up, and I'm like, I don't know who's got, like, clearances or whatever.
Yeah, the name dropping is always difficult, especially because I talk about shit of, like, trauma, people who fucked you over, and I'm like, I don't want to name names, but I always wonder
like Michael Carlson.
Like, someone's listening, like, that's me.
Michael Carlson committed a serious crime against me this weekend. But
things were done, man.
All right, well, welcome back, everybody, to the Visitor Parking Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Vargas, and I'm joined today by a special guest here. I would like to introduce Coryn. How do you say your last name?
Well, it depends. I use Ramirez and Simone, but Simone's my middle name, and I do a lot of that because I feel like it sounds really nice. And Ramirez is like my divorce name, so sometimes I try to get away from that.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Which one would you like to go by on this podcast?
You know what? F it. Let's go Simone.
Coryn
Let's go full in
Simone. So Simone was the previous. Which one is Simone?
Simone's my middle name.
Okay,
so it's
Simone
always
is a
been
name.
a part of my name, I suppose.
Coryn
but
Simone.
Alvarez, so it didn't really switch much. We always joke like the Ez just stayed.
I like that. A little Spaniard, dude. Anyway, I'm your host, Alex Vargas, joined by Coryn Simone. So tell the audience a little bit. She was nice enough to join me on the show. I was nervous.
Happy to be here.
Dude, a lot of people, I thought it would be like people begging to come on the podcast, and they were, as like a joke, I guess. And then I'm like, do you want to come? And they're like, nah, I'm kind of a private person.
You know, it's funny, and especially like I feel like in the DMV area or DC area, whatever you want to say, like a lot of people are very to themselves. Like they don't want to go out and about any stories or any crazy stuff.
Yeah,
and it's like, that's the best part of life, though.
Yeah,
share that.
I do something, and I think everybody wants to do this. And they're like, I don't want a podcast. Like, it's not me.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I remember my mom was like, I don't understand podcasts. Like, why do people got to like spread their business? Love you, Mom, if you listen to this.
Love you, Mom.
But I swear, like, I started it, and I was like, oh, she's going to hate it. She's like, why are you putting your business out there?
Yeah, that's that old school.
And now she's, like, my #1 fan. She's like, oh, I listen to it. I'm like, you actually keep up with it?
I think so I can relate to that, because I think our parents, like, my mom and dad, like, listen, and that's, like, the only reason. There was a couple times I was going to quit, because I was like, nobody's fucking listening to this, but then they love it so much.
#1 fans. You got to keep going for the day ones, you know?
She comes on my TikTok lives. She embarrasses me. She's like, how do I gift you a rose? I'm like, don't do that. Like, don't.
That's family, though. They'll embarrass you for the rest of your life.
That'd be true. Well, tell us. I want to hear your story. You can start from birth or like conception, wherever you want to begin your story.
We're not going to go that far back. I won't bore people with like the childhood that I don't remember much of, which is apparently is trauma. Oops. But no, really excited that you had me on here. I have a podcast of my own called Your Inner Baddie Speaking, and it's really all about coming from a place that you thought would break you and actually rebuilt you to be better than ever, and how you take basically the broken pieces of the life that you're kind of grieving, the life that you thought you had.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like the things that you thought you were going to do, the things that you thought you were meant for, and then putting them back together, but being hopeful about what you're actually rebuilding, and, you know, getting to a place where you feel confident again, where you feel like your best self. And from personal experience, I mean, I just didn't have a blueprint when I was going through my divorce and I was going through like suicidal ideations. Like I had no idea who to turn to and who to go to. And I will be like very, very grateful for the people that I did lean on for support. But I didn't know anyone my age going through it, or like anybody that I could talk to that I could relate to on a, I guess, deeper level, or like a age level as well. And so like I just hope that any of the things that I went through and like figured out worked for me will work for somebody else. Like I just want everyone to be like their happiest, most badass version of themselves. And like I didn't think I would get there after like what I went through, and now I can honestly say like I've never experienced happiness like I have now, and I've never felt more like myself. And I continue to work on myself and feel more like myself. And I just like, I want people to know that like there is hope beyond what they're going through right now, or like what they're working through right now. I mean, like we've all gone through shit.
Yeah.
And like we've all experienced times where like you don't know who to go to, you don't know what to do, you don't know your next move. And like sometimes I wish I just like had somebody like tell me what to do.
Tell me what the
like help.
Yeah, fix this. Did you ever did you like when you went on this journey, like was therapy a part of it? Like
100%.
Okay.
100%. Like therapy, I kind of knew that I needed to go back to therapy when my marriage was starting to crumble, and that was the turning point that like pushed me to go back to therapy. I hadn't been since I was in college, probably because I really liked my college therapist. I mean, she like bought me Ben and Jerry's.
She got me
So like it's hard to top that, you know? But I waited for a long time. You kind of convince yourself like, oh, I'm good, I'm good. And then you have like a situation like that and you're like, all right, I'm not so good. And at first it was really to work through shit to like help my marriage. And then it was, yeah, that's not salvageable and shouldn't be salvageable. And so kind of working through all of those pieces with her. But it was helpful that she had all of that background and like was there for some of that shit. So she could help me unfuck up myself.
Unfuck my life.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a huge proponent of therapy. Like even if you're happy, like sometimes it's just nice to just shoot the shit with somebody who's not in your friend group.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Give you that third opinion. Hold on one second here. I want to make sure that this is okay. I don't know if you saw me.
Are we actually recording?
I don't know if you saw me sweating. I started to sweat because I was like looking at this.
I saw you look over.
Because I was like, fuck, did I actually set this to record? Because it's like sometimes, like I should see the decibels going. I'm pretty positive I said it. I need to check it.
But like, it's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, all right. We made sure the mics were working. So can you repeat that last 10? No. I'm just kidding.
You can just go back from the beginning.
No, so I mean, so when I guess I know you're talking, you just kind of got right into the marriage part, but in terms of who you are and like the podcast that you have, which I loved listening to it.
Thank you.
Did you think I was nuts when I texted you? Because I realized I didn't introduce who I was or anything. I was just like, hey, by the way, I love the podcast. Your energy, your vulnerability was amazing. You can text me back now.
Also, you can text me back now.
Yeah.
No, it was freaking hilarious because you know how iPhones are so creepy and they come up with like maybe so-and-so.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think we've been in a group chat before. So it was like, maybe Alex Vargas.
Maybe scumbag. Maybe.
And I was like, oh shit. But you caught me in such like a whirlwind of a week. And I was like, you could text me back. And I was like, bro, I'm on it. Like, it's on my to-do list.
I'm in my sales personality and my real personality is mixed sometimes. And I will like I'll triple text until I'm like, I'm not worried. Like, are you going to reply? But I'm happy you came on.
I just got told that I should be in sales. I was like having dinner in Napa, made friends with these two couples, and at the end of it, when I told him I was in marketing, he was like, nah, you're sales. And I was like, nope. And he was like, you should get into sales.
Yeah, well, marketing, Rolls Royce, where you work, if you're comfortable sharing that, I just shared it for you. Sorry.
It's out there now.
It's out there now. Yeah, we'll hide that if we need to. We'll tell me later. But no, I think it's like I just took this AI. There's this new company out there, and basically they're hiring professionals to train the robot to do their job. So if you go on there, it's like Craigslist.
Hold on. It's humans teaching basically robots. I'm just going to go there. How to do their job.
Yes.
Interesting.
They're called
Aren't people worried about being replaced?
Yeah, but this company's profiting off that. So what they're doing is they're hiring professionals, and they have posted like $200K a year positions. They pay out $1 million a day. Like, it's a $10 billion evaluation. My mom had sent it to me through somebody else, but basically, if you're in marketing, they have marketing positions, so you can teach the AI what you do in marketing, what makes you successful. So I did a 23-minute interview with an AI about sales because I want to see if I get the role.
Yeah.
So I'd like make a resume and everything and be like,
oh, so you interview with AI?
With basically ChatGPT, but on audio.
Yo, that's crazy.
It was cool. It was really cool. But yeah, I think about like the stuff that you could do with that. Like if you want to apply, you could teach the robot marketing on the side and get paid for it.
Hell yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Hey, I'll take some money.
Money is money.
But that is weird.
It was crazy. I had the interview, and I haven't interviewed, like, I worked for my mom's company, and then I worked for myself after that. So I never had a resume. I had to interview before, so I was like, okay, how does this work?
Doing what we all have to do out here.
I felt pretty confident.
Man, the job market's tough.
So my first interview was technically with a robot.
Your first interview was with a robot?
Yeah, ChatGPT, basically.
That's fantastic, actually. Not everybody can say that.
No, but you could. Let's go take one.
You could do a never have I ever interviewed with a robot.
They had them for podcasting, content creation. Like, I don't know what they're building over there, but
I'm sure they're just trying to get like the human perspective of like what makes things successful. Because I feel like obviously AI can like run through the internet and be like, I'll do X, Y, Z for this. But I guess that doesn't always end up being successful. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And I kind of told it was the because it kept asking me what's wrong, like where AI could. And I was like, it's the imperfections is like almost where we get into relationships or where we get into like our clients. It's like that they catch the imperfection. Like, I like this about you. You're like, you're kind of fucked up, but like I'll work with you because you're vulnerable. AI's got to kind of adapt to being imperfect.
People like people. People hire for people. People get into relationships, obviously, for like personalities or like, I don't know, maybe looks.
Dude, you should come work here. People like people. We're a staffing agency. We're gonna slap that on the logo.
There you go. I give you a marketing tagline.
Dude,
for free.
So you do marketing pretty significantly then. If you're could you market for us? Could we talk marketing at some point? Maybe off the podcast.
We can absolutely talk marketing.
I wrote do not tangent on here.
We can take any tangent you want.
No, but the marketing thing, that's more of a personal use. I want to learn more about you. So, all right. So where were you born? Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Connecticut. Got the hell up out of there.
Connecticut.
The second I could, because it is too cold and too boring.
Is it?
Although it's beautiful in the fall.
Yeah, I hear it's really nice.
New England in the fall, there's just nothing like it, and I have learned that.
Is Connecticut and New England?
Yeah.
Is New England a state?
No.
Massachusetts.
New England's like, it's like a subset.
Okay. Hey, producers, can you pull up a picture of the...
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not great at geography, but
all
I
right,
do
so
know
we got
the East
Connecticut.
Coast.
I know how it looks so we have Connecticut.
It's like Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Vermont,
and
all
then
of that.
Connecticut.
Maine, I guess, I don't know. Does Maine qualify as New England?
But you went right
Probably.
from Connecticut to New England.
Well, Connecticut's part of New England.
It is?
Like, it's like the New England states. Like, it's like what you would picture for, like, when you picture fall.
It's like a Boston kind of like hocus pocus.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. My grandma, she lived in Rhode Island for a while.
Oh,
I went to visit her a couple times.
Rhode Island's nice.
I remember the wind up there. The cold is different. Like, okay, so now I'm thinking about what you said. It's cold.
It hits different. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people think that. They hear it, and they're like, oh, it's cold, like windy. But it's like, no, it actually gets to your bones somehow.
Mm-hmm. And it snows too much.
So how'd you get down here from Connecticut?
I went to college down here. Went to University of Maryland. And then, job market in D.C. is much better.
Yeah.
And D.C. is, I'm a city girl at heart, so I wanted to move to D.C. or like at least a city, so I just kind of stayed from there.
Oh, nice.
Always thought I would like hop around a bit more, but it's hard. You get settled, you get a community.
Yeah, what was where did you want to move to? Like, it's like a child as a.
Oh
you have dreams
I wanted to
of
move
moving.
to London, so I studied abroad there for a little bit. Like, I have family there, so it was really nice to like spend some extended time and like actually be like, let's have dinner together.
Yeah, cheerio.
And not like
London.
let's spend the holidays every 7 years together. New York, oh my god, I love New York City, but I need to have more money to live in.
Is that like a Gossip Girl thing? I feel like all the girls. It's like fashion, like.
Love Gossip Girl.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's a terrible
Upper East
show,
Sider, yeah.
but like it's something that's like a guilty pleasure, I suppose.
I liked Gossip Girl.
New York, just like the food's great. I don't know, the vibes are good. There's always something to do, something new.
Is Connecticut close to New York? Like,
yeah, it's right next to it.
Okay, so you could always like ride into the city from there easier than here, probably.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, New York is awesome. I only went once recently.
Oh my god, you gotta go back. It's easy. Take the train if you don't want to drive or anything. Like super easy.
When are you going up next?
Well, actually, I might go up for New Year's Eve. My friend and I were talking about it. So if she's got time, because I know she was really busy with things. She got her brother's wedding coming up, so she's like full in it. And she was like, I might just want to like do nothing.
Yeah.
Which I totally respect.
And making plans this far in advance too, it's like you kind of want to like freaking hang yourself when you get stuck to the plan. And you're like, shit, it's New Year's Eve, and I had a really stressful holiday. And
exactly.
So is your family out in Connecticut still?
No, so my mom and my stepdad moved down to North Carolina. So now they're
You're Upper East Coasters, dude. You guys are all over the East Coast.
We are East Coasters. Love it. It's the best coast. But no, it's really nice.
East side.
East side. But she's by the beach, like 3 different beaches are within like 10, 15 minutes. So every time I go to see her, I'm like, so we're going to the beach?
Going to the beach?
Even like in the like
winter.
Thanksgiving, like you can take a beach walk. Like it's nice.
That'd be nice. Like nights in Rodanthe.
And I very much believe that like being by the ocean is so peaceful. Like that was actually, I guess, to go back to the whole divorce thing. Like I went home for an extended period of time. By extended period of time, 2 weeks is that's probably all we could all handle of each other.
Yeah.
But I went back with them. It was the holiday season anyways, and I was like, well, there's no fucking point in me staying at home. It's just me now, so like, let me go.
Yeah.
So went there, and those beach walks definitely helped heal something in me. Like I got angry. Like I was, all of the emotions that run through you. My poor parents. I mean, my stepdad's been through divorce, my mom's been through divorce, and like I never wanted, I guess, to like relate to them on that.
Yeah,
but,
you want to be the one not to after hearing your
try
parents.
to break the pattern.
My mom's been divorced 3 times, so 3. Actually, I think it was 2, maybe.
Just to really clarify, if it's 2 and it's not 3.
I think 2 divorces, 3 marriages. So yeah,
there you go.
So I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, so when did you? I mean, you keep bringing up divorce. Like I remember you telling me about it, and I've heard it on your podcast. But you want to share with like when did you get married and all that? I mean, how far do you want to talk about this? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean. The great thing about like healing and moving on is that a lot of times I can talk about things that like my voice used to shake or like, I don't know, it's a trauma response. Like my body used to shake if I didn't like talking about things. And like, obviously it brings back shit memories, but like now I'm like, you know what? It's a chapter in my story. And like, it did bring me to a point to like create this podcast and hopefully spread some sort of hope to other people. So like, hey, whatever.
I think even if it was just like your mom to start off and she's seeing how happy you are, she's so proud of you kind of thing. Like that's kind of enough, for a little while. And then if it gets to one of the, like, you got me, or I'm proud of you, and I'm happy, like, I was happy to have you
one
on.
at a time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it's like there's so many people who won't go for anything, and they just kind of stay in their box, and they, I don't know. I just really respect people that just try, like, you just went for it.
Yeah, and, like, it's nice to be vulnerable. Like, it's hard to tell your story, but, like, somebody else might be going through it, or somebody else might relate to it, and, like, it's that vulnerability that really, like, draws you to people, and it's like, oh, shit, they have something that, like, either I need, I want, or I want to work on, and, like, they have something to, like, help me, and so, honestly, I mean, like, I got married during COVID, like, prime time, like start of COVID.
Damn, start of COVID?
Like, never should have done it. Like,
well, we didn't know it was going to be a fucking
I
pandemic.
feel like the universe was like, do not.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's true. Pandemic babies, pandemic marriages, like pandemic, like everything was rampant.
And it puts you like in this, like, I don't know. It feels like you're under a microscope because like you couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't do anything. So like all your problems are like on a whole other like level, I guess.
Yeah, I think we definitely became very egocentric in COVID because it's like you start re-examining your life.
Oh my God, top to bottom. Because you
like
look around and you're like, shit, this is...
You're like, everyone went home back to their boxes and it's like, okay, this is my box. Like I'm a salesperson. I go home and I do remote work, but this is my, you had to figure it. So you met during COVID or?
No, we had been dating. We were set to marry during COVID. I mean, like we were set to marry May of 2020, like regardless. We're supposed to have like an actual wedding. Didn't eloped, I guess. I mean, you could call it eloping.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Our parents were there. So, like,
that's eloping.
Yeah.
I feel like.
So, we eloped on a rooftop of our apartment building. And it's just, when somebody that you meet is, like, one way. And as they get certain parts of you, they change who you are because they don't have to be that anymore. They don't have to win you over. They don't have to do all of those nice things to get you. They have you, right? And it got to a point in our relationship where I was basically just like a checkbox. I was like the wife check.
Yeah, where
like,
am I going next?
About to get the house check. Like just checking off things that like you're supposed to do. And I mean, the reality of our marriage, like I tried to make it look as perfect as possible to everybody else because it was crumbling. I mean, it wasn't good. It was very toxic. I would definitely say I was in a narcissistic, abusive relationship and definitely stems from childhood shit. Like, I basically married a version of my dad, which, oh, my God. They all tell you you're going to marry your dad. I think we marry our mothers,
you guys marry your fathers.
You just can't get out of the cycle, you know what I'm saying?
Katie, you're not my mother. You guys do have some similarities. No, I'm just kidding.
But, like, all of the positive
things. They're both great.
All of the positive
Gotta
things.
edit that out. Edit that out in the room with two women killing me. What do you mean by that? You don't want me to be like that?
But it can be a good thing. Like, I feel like you either are attracted to the good traits or you're trying to get away from the bad traits. Yeah, I think what you're trying to say
it's you didn't really have a conscious choice in what you were pulled towards. It's like you're pulled naturally towards your comfort or what you were missing or what you wanted.
Or what you knew. Like, it was familiar. And unfortunately, it was just a lot of pain that I was familiar with. And so it just got worse and worse and worse. And I was in a job that I didn't love. And I always kept trying to blame, like, how I was feeling and, like, this depression that was just seeping into me on, like, all of the external factors I could. I'm like, it's my job. It's me. I've had depression. It's just me. I'm just, this shit just sucks. It's COVID. It's whatever. Yeah. But the reality was, I had somebody who just, like, sucked the light out of me. And by the time he had decided, I mean, this is when I knew, like, I'm not me anymore. Like, I am a shell of who I was, is when somebody tells you that they prefer the company of another woman to you and that they are ready to end the marriage. And I said, well, can we go to couples therapy and work it out? Like, I'm over here, like, trying to
hold on. I mean, you made a commitment.
Yes. And I thought, like, divorce was going to be the worst fucking thing in my life. Like, I thought it was going to end me. I was already in a place where, like, I didn't know if I wanted to continue. Yeah. Like, it was one of those things.
There's a pandemic going on, too. I mean, nobody felt secure at that time.
There's a whole bunch of shit going on. Like, no one's feeling great.
Nobody was feeling on stable ground, and then they're going to pull the rug out on you at the same time. I mean, that's awful. I mean,
I mean, it sucks, but like at the same time, and I think I've said this on the podcast, but like it is one thing that like I truly believe is a rarity. My mom was like, how many times are you going to be handed a fresh start on a platter?
I like that perspective.
And it's just like a switch in perspective, and you go from like shit, like I don't know if I can peel myself off the floor to, well, what if everything that's good is in front of me?
Yeah, you kept looking at it like it was the end of your book. Like that was it.
Exactly.
You got married,
I'm like,
life's
last
done.
chapter, that's it. Let's get out of here.
You're not
Let's
even
pack
out of
bags.
the preamble or like the preface, really. You're on chapter 3 out of 14 or whatever.
Exactly. So it's like just that switch. And of course, there was like a lot of other factors that like helped me get back up again. But like, thinking of it as a fresh start instead of something that was like devastating was really good, because there's a lot of, I don't know if as much now, but there's a lot of like negative, I guess, like ideas around divorce. Like you feel like ashamed and you feel like you couldn't make something work, and there's all that shit that comes with it. And so like you're trying to fight just the normalcy of that, then you're trying to fucking fighting my own freaking depression, like just trying to get out of the fog. And for someone to be like, well, you get a fresh start, like you get to start over. And it feels very daunting, but it's also like a world of possibilities is in front of you.
Yeah.
And you can either take
Don't
advantage
tell my wife
of that.
this. Don't tell.
It's great. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like, no, my wife will be looking at me sometimes like this, and I'm like, what are you thinking about right now? She's
like a cat in the distance, just like, I could be plotting your murder, or
like you're literally a cat in the distance.
I could still be in love with you. I don't know.
Yeah, and sometimes I look over and I'm like, what is that look? And then she's like, you know how it is. Like, that look means a lot of things sometimes.
Yeah, but she loves you. So,
Yeah.
like, I wasn't in a loving marriage. Like, I don't even think, and I actually, like, I should probably do a whole episode on this. I don't even think I've actually felt real love.
Well, let's write the clock. Clock it.
Clock it.
Clock it, dude. I mean,
As the kids say.
Real love, dude. I mean, yeah, I'm going to write that down for you. You should.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I think, I think there's different types of love. Like, from the little I know about this guy from your few sentences that you shared with him and his last name.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it sounds like he was just, out for, himself and not really thinking about what he had made. So, I mean, I think it's just like in his chapter, like maybe he loved you, just not in like any normal way that you should love another person. Like,
and sometimes you're just like, that's just the love that you're capable of. Like, not everybody.
He loved what you gave to him in that one part of his life, but that wasn't enough to make a commitment to somebody for him. That was poor thought out. But either way, I mean, I think it's society's tells us marriage used to be for a dowry, used to be for like, okay, for the families to
some land.
Yeah, for land. I mean, now they're like, okay, we're going to be together forever. So the first year you start comparing everything to like, I'm going to be with you the rest of my life. Like, you're not changing. No, the marriage didn't change.
This is it?
Yeah, I was on TikTok Live last night, and I don't know how this came about. Number 5 kept coming up, and somebody was saying, I think it was my mom. Mom, stop coming up with this podcast. But I think I'd asked her and one other person, I was like, what are the facts on marriage? And I think it's 5 years. I think it's a divorce. Like, most divorces happen within 5 years. So if you can make it to 5, you're pretty much set for the next, like, I think it's 30. And then if you get to 30, then you're like dead after that.
Then you gotta run into your I hope not.
Yeah. But you got married young, though. I mean, because you're not old.
Thank you.
I don't think you're old. I'm not going to go. I never ask a lady her age, but
I'm so young. But no,
you got married young because I'm looking at you.
I got married in my 20s and divorced in my 20s.
Yeah, they say never do that in your 20s. They say never get married in your 20s, and
you know what? They're right.
it's
Although you know what, a lot of people do find good people. Like, I think it all has to do, and that's relationships and getting into them is like a whole other topic.
Yeah.
But like, it's where you are in your life. It's what you're accepting of in your life, and it's also what you decide to tolerate in your life.
Yeah.
Like, I won't sit here and play the blame game like, oh my God, woe was me. I got into a terrible relationship. Like, I allowed myself to do that person.
Yeah, you haven't done that at all.
It's just, we make choices and some of them suck.
One of the biggest, one of the biggest, like, for like red flags, like, I think it's like if you've learned something from that bad relationship, I mean, are there like non-negotiable red flags in new relationships where it's just like you're 2 weeks in and you're like, I can't, this is how you're going to be in 2 weeks? Could you tell? looking back, or would it be like, do you have any red flags?
Like, I can see the red. I mean, it's always like you come out of the relationship fog and you're like, oh, it was like so apparent. Like, I could see probably from our second date that we should never have continued.
Okay.
But again, like, you're young and you're dumb and you're like, whatever. At that time, my priorities are like, does he have a job? Is he 6 foot?
Is he 6 foot? Yeah.
Does he have an apartment?
Does he know what he's doing?
Very basic things. Like, just being gainfully employed was like, woo, we're working with something here.
Does he have a job? Like, can he hold a job?
Doesn't matter what the job is. Is it a
Is he still at the same job every other date? Like, are we talking?
Does he actually show up to that job?
All right, so having a job, being a provider, obviously... I think just being a stable member of society, that's a good checkbox. Do you have any other requirements? Do we have a top 3 list? Or?
Oh my God, well, requirements now are so different. Like, I don't even think about
those
things.
You went from a wish list to a bare minimum list.
Right? Now I'm just like, it's all about character. Like, and that's with friends, family, relationships, like all of it. I always look at it from a very different perspective. Like, I go off of energy. I go off of, like, how caring are you? Do you, like, remember certain things? How are you towards other people? Like, are you nice to the waiter or waitress? Like, how are you in
nice
terms
to the
of,
waiter.
like, yeah.
Clock that one, dude.
But, like, what's your character? Like, how are you during hard times? Like, are you somebody who deals with your shit? Are you an avoidant? Like, do you get angry? Do you not know? Also, like, as a side note, like, I like cursing for fun, so, like, you can't be a prude. Like,
you can't be a prude.
You can't be someone who's like, language.
You gotta be able to see me at Tiki Tai and make sure I leave Tiki Tai safely.
He knows that one. He knows that one.
Oh, trust me, I picked my wife off that floor many a times at Tiki Tai.
If you haven't been on the floor of Tiki Tai, you haven't lived properly.
Katie's gonna fucking kill me. Don't ever fucking share my fucking business in the fucking podcast again.
And that's the last episode you ever had.
Yeah, that was the last guest we ever brought on. No, I mean, that's pretty good, though. I mean, so, yeah, the bare minimum. That's funny how that changes, because I didn't get married. But, yeah, it's right around the pandemic, I think, is when I had met the mother of my child, my first child, and we knew each other for maybe a month. And then we, we're with child. Blessed miracle, baby. Don't know how it happened. Don't know where it came from.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, very confused. So, I mean, we still have a relationship, so, not gonna talk Ishmael about you, bro, but, it was, we made it work for like 3 years, and then pandemic came around. Again, I was super unhappy at my job. I was super unhappy. Like, I wanted to grow up and, get bitches and make money.
Get bitches.
That's it. I didn't say
get money.
That's it. Those two things.
You're laser focused on like very simple things.
Be a dick to the waiter if you want. Like, there was things that like didn't.
Let's not go that far.
Yeah, not good. But when you said that, I was like, fuck. I did during that phase though. I think I was also being rude to waiters at that time because it was COVID. I was frustrated. They were making. I don't like to be told what to do. I was banned from Jackson's for a while.
You were banned from Jackson.
I was banned from Jackson. I was getting too drunk, but I was so unhappy that like anytime I would go out, like 1 would turn into 7 would turn into, I wouldn't, I just wouldn't want to go home.
I mean, it depends on how you cope with shit. Like when you're unhappy, I mean, it's hard to dig yourself out of that because it just feels like it keeps piling on. And I also feel like that's something that has to do with our perspective too. Like if I feel like negative shit's gonna happen to me, it does.
Yeah.
And I feel negative and I'm
manifest almost.
Like exactly. It's like life sucks, shitty stuff is happening to me.
You magnetize
I don't like it. And it's like, well, that's all you're thinking about. So then you get negative stuff. And it's really hard to like pull yourself out of that cycle and be like, wait, something good can happen.
Yeah.
And it's like the first good thing that happens or the first thing that you kind of like change around, it gets addicting. You're like, oh, it can happen. Oh, I kind of like this.
Dude,
I want
like
more of this. Like you want to be addicted to the good shit rather than the bad shit. And trust me, as somebody with anxiety who will go down the rabbit hole of like all of bad case scenarios, it's a change to go to the positive side rather than the dark side.
No, I mean that's a really dude. You're grown, man.
It's all this gray hair I have.
You don't have any gray hair?
I do, man.
Really?
Since birth. Well, I don't know if it's since birth, but like the first time that my hairdresser found it, I had like a chunk of silver hair, which my mom gave me a stern, like, you have silver hair, not gray hair like the rest of us. And I was like, I deeply apologize.
Is that a good thing? Silver hair versus...
She said it's going to look really nice.
Yeah, I guess
I'm going to be
true.
a silver
queen,
fox,
a silver...
but like the female version?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could still be a silver fox.
Right now it's just salt and pepper. So.
Yeah, I get that a little bit. Yeah, I think I got super stressed during that 5-year period. We could do a whole episode on COVID at some point. You should come back and we could do like our buffoonery. Man. But no, I mean, yeah. So during COVID, you were going through that. I feel like I was going through. We made it 3 years, and I was like, it's not for me. But I was acting so out of character to get out of the relationship that I was in. And I was like, I don't think I could go all the way to marriage kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I stopped before that because I didn't want to make a commitment that I couldn't stick to kind of thing. Which with is honestly,
I mean, like, it sucks that you felt so out of character and like you were going down that rabbit hole, but at least like you had enough like foresight to be like, I shouldn't continue something like this or like get to the next level. Because, like, once you get into the next level, you do not want to have to go through the parting of finances and all that shit and deal with lawyers and stuff. Like, it sucks. And people are always emotional during breakups or separations. Yeah. And especially, like, with a child involved. Like, emotions run high.
Did you have kids?
No, thank God.
Okay, do you have any children?
I do not have any children.
I couldn't say that none that you know of joke, but you would know.
I would hope that I would know. I would hope that I would know because something would have happened.
You would have remembered that.
I would think I would.
Oh, just a big lunch. Oh, nothing big here.
I mean, I don't know. There's shows that like I didn't know I was pregnant. I'm like, what do you mean?
Hey, I mean, I don't think this girl follows me anymore, but what?
But anyway,
I knew somebody just similar story, and then they got to go to the bathroom. And
I don't know.
Kids doing fine though. They're happy.
Yeah. But no, I mean, like, it's good that, like, you pulled yourself out of, like, and I think it's also better for kids in that sense. Like, you don't want to have two unhappy parents and, like, just making it work when they would be so much better if they weren't together. Like, I wish my parents divorced hell of a lot sooner than they
She's
did.
like, they're still married. 45 years going strong. Did they divorce?
Right? Yeah,
they did end up good for them.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I came from that background where divorce was acceptable, though. I mean, my dad, not so much. He didn't, like, believe, he was Catholic, and my mom, she is, Protestant. She didn't really care as much about it. Yeah. She's like, look, if you're not happy, go be happy. She's like, don't hurt the other person by staying and cheating or lying and that kind of thing. And
it's just better for both parties.
Yeah, I think so. And, she's going to hate me when she hears some of this. You're never fucking talking about me on the podcast. She's so private. My wife just walked by. We can edit that out. How we do? Let me check. That's a good time for a timestamp. Okay, we're doing good on time.
Excellent.
Oh, just a second.
Yeah, take all the seconds you
need.
Dude,
I have such a, when you're listening to the other person talk, and I have such a good thought, but I'm like, I start saying something else, and
I have literally been in the middle of talking on my podcast, and I'm like, la 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 la, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, ooh, that next. And by the time I'm done wrapping up the first thought, I'm like, shit, I don't even remember. In fact, there was one time I had to re-record an episode, I think 3 times, because I was just like, get it through your head. Like, these are the points you wanted to make, and I couldn't make it past point 2 without forgetting.
Maybe you weren't ready to make the point. Like, what? Okay, so here's what I was going to say with the, fuck.
I hope it wasn't that. No,
it wasn't. No, it was with the marriage, like with my, the woman who won't be mentioned, who I never married. I think it was one of those things where, like, I don't remember what I was going to say about this because now I'm trying to omit names and shit.
Yeah, you're thinking too much.
Yeah, thinking too much.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
We'll move on. But hey, I mean, like, everyone learns in their own ways and deals and copes with in their own ways. And I do just feel like it's never the right play to, like, sacrifice your happiness for somebody else. I definitely feel like I sacrificed my happiness for somebody else, and I would never do it again. And, like, I mean, my podcast is all about like trying to get you to be like your confident, most happy self, like to bloom from within. You can't be confident if you fucking hate your relationship and you know you hate it because of the shit that you're putting up with or the shit that you're doing or like the person that you're becoming. Like all of those are indicators to like get the hell out.
Yeah, because I felt like you shouldn't have to make it work with somebody, and I shouldn't have to make it work with you. Kind of like it should be love, you know?
It should be.
And when I found Katie, you know, after like 6 months of, you know, I think I'd gotten kicked out of bars in that time. I think I was healing in that 6 month journey.
Hey, it's a journey to heal. Like, it ain't, I talk about, it's not linear. You don't go like up, 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 up.
When was
you like dip, fall,
Yeah. When was
stumble.
the first time you remember taking a breath where you're like, okay, I'm kind of coming out? Like, you know how that happens in a breakup? You're in that Edward Cullen Bella phase for like a couple months, and then you kind of get better, and then you get shot again, and then, you know, then maybe you guys have sex again, and then you're upset, and then, or you just never do.
I'd never let that man touch me again with a 10-foot pole.
Okay, fuck with that. Clock that one.
But, I mean, I guess, like, coming up for air, like, I think it was the first time that I because, like, obviously in divorce, like, you have to deal with each other. You can't just be like, bye, deuces. Like, I'm out.
It's paperwork.
Like, here's your shit on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Like, you have to deal with each other.
Legally tied together.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he definitely made it so, like, I had to see him. He wouldn't do things, like, through lawyers and stuff. Like, he didn't even get a lawyer until the very end, which was hilarious because he was the one who wanted the divorce, but, like, whatever.
He's
like,
gonna draw it on crayon. Like.
Logic was not his strong suit.
Yeah.
And, so, like, we had to see each other. Like, this guy was so delusional that he was like, we should hang out once a month. I was like, what?
Once a month?
You want to what? Yeah. I was like, boy, you never seen me.
Yeah, once that bang once a month.
Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah. So we always think that we could, though, you know.
I mean, I guess if you don't ask, you don't receive.
Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. You gotta find.
So, like, I guess I don't blame him for trying. But there was one time where we were in the car because, like, for some reason we had to go somewhere, and I was like, this motherfucker is gonna drive me because I ain't driving him. Anyways, but we're in the car, and, like, one of the things that he always tried to make me feel bad about, and I think it's just because he didn't like that I was getting attention from other places, is social media. He always was like, social media is shit, like, it sucks, like, people who are on it are, like, basically losers, right?
Yeah, I had that as a question too.
Yeah. And I've always had it. I'm like, I don't care. I like to do it. I like to post pictures. I like to see other people's pictures. And he was doing this to get a rise out of me because normally he always would. Like, normally he knew exactly how to push my buttons.
What was he doing?
He was telling me that he had downloaded Instagram because his friends made him.
He never had Instagram before?
Nope.
Fucking weirdo.
Exactly. Because he was dating now, and so it would look weird to women if he didn't have an Instagram.
Yeah, I guess.
And which was also like, I mean, I guess I can't say whether this is true or not, but, like, he already was with somebody, so I don't know why he was looking around anyway.
Yeah, now I'm going back on the notes. I'm like, wait, didn't he say he was interested?
So, like, he just wanted to, like, poke at me like women are looking at me and I'm on Instagram. Like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
And he thought that I would, like, get angry or upset or, like, care that, like, oh, no, he's not looking at me anymore. I'm like, bitch, we're getting a divorce. Like,
bitch.
I don't want you to look at me anymore. And it was the first time that instead of, like, rising to the occasion and, like, falling for his bullshit, that I just chuckled. And I was like, you do you.
Yeah.
And I could tell it upset him so much. Like, he kept trying to, like, push it.
When they lose you officially, it's kind of like, you're like, I'm done being tortured. Like, move on or don't.
And it was the first time that it, like, clicked in my head. And, of course, like, I had plenty of other things to heal from. It was the first time that I was like, I don't have to deal with this anymore. Like, it's so freeing to know that you don't have to deal with the thing that made you deeply depressed.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So happy, because I think it's just like you're going to have, you know, with all the healing that you've already done and all that, you know, it's, you know, trauma is trauma to whoever. Like, you can't measure trauma. But it's like this was a big deal to you, I think, because it mattered so much for you to be married and be happy and not get divorced and not have to,
It did.
Betray a commitment. And, so I just think what you've got coming is probably so special, once you find that.
Once I find that special someone.
Oh, God, you're making me tear up a little. No, I'm just kidding.
Which is also that special someone is yourself. Like, you gotta love yourself.
Yeah, and that's when you get hit in the face by your next partner. Not literally, but like,
I hope it's not
come up and
smack
like,
to the face.
No, that's when the next time they come. That was a horrible way to put that on a relationship.
The next time somebody physically
assaults you. No, but like when you're healed, like that's when they like when I found Katie, I think I just smoked a bowl. I went to Jackson's. I was by myself, not intending to see anybody. I run into her sister, and I didn't even know Katie at this point, but I knew her sister and a couple other friends that had worked for me. And she's like, "Oh, my sister's coming out to should I get my sister out here?" And I'm like, "Sure, whatever." Like, so
at this point, you're like, "I'll roll with anything."
I didn't care.
Like,
I literally
whatever.
could have cared less. She comes out to the bar, but like, if I wasn't in that place where I knew what I didn't want, I'd kind of battled some demons, and I'd taken a lot of time alone. Like I traveled a lot alone, and I think you talked about that a bit.
Yes, solo travel. Oh, love it.
How important that, and how many people thought that was weird. My friends and stuff. Well, you went alone? Like, is that fun?
You're like, yeah, and I had a good time.
Yeah, I had a great fucking time. And that, you find yourself, you get open, and that's when you get hit in the face by your next partner, hopefully with a kiss, And that's what, like, when Katie came along. She doesn't even remember our first kiss, she says. But then she's like, I do remember the one by the car, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure we made out in Jackson's and then again at your car, and I'd walked her.
At least she remembers one.
Yeah, she remembered one. And then I'm like, did I make up the first one in my head? Like,
you were probably thinking about kissing her, but it didn't become a reality.
Yeah, that could have been. That could have been too, but I'm pretty sure because I always make, at that point I was making it pretty early. I'm like, let's I was really good I felt like I got good. Did you did you like being single, did you go through a fun single phase, or was it just the single
I always joke because like I am such like okay, this is gonna sound weird, but you know what? Fuck it. We're all about just like airing shit out.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a hoe in my head, right? I'm like,
freaking the shit.
Let's get this. Like, you know what? Let's see who the next person is. Like, I am open. I am ready. And then in reality, I'm just a lover girl, man.
Can we just cuddle?
I'm like, can we just like kiss
Can you leave now?
I'm like, can you just fall in love with me like pretty immediately? That would be great. But like, it was fun though to like remember that like it's fun to find people attractive. It's fun to be hit on.
Yeah.
It's fun to like get your groove back and hit on people. Like I was never a hit on somebody kind of person. I was like, come to mama. But like,
mama hungry.
Mama was hungry. But like, it's fun to just like, cause you're like, fuck it, nothing matters. And sometimes when you go through some really terrible shit, you're just like, who cares?
It
like,
is. It's
I'm
so
gonna
cliche,
shoot my
but it's
shot,
true.
or I'm gonna do whatever I want. Like, I'm gonna be.
Nothing can hurt me.
Like,
I'm invincible.
Exactly. But like that invincible phase where you're like, you feel like you're in the star mode on fucking like Mario Kart. You're just like, let's do anything and everything. And I'm like, say yes to all the stuff. Like, let's do all like, let's just have some fucking fun. So yeah, dating and stuff was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
And now you're in this healed phase where it's maybe more targeted, more specific.
Now I guess I'm like thinking.
Well, yeah, now we're in cuffing season again. So now it's like.
Good old cuffing season.
Friday night comes around. It's like, it's actually raining and cold. I might not want to go out. Like, that was the thing. I would go out a lot. And I had to, in a marriage, I had to kind of tail that back, where I'm like, I can't be out at Tiki Tie till 3 a.m. I'm married.
Not
I got to go.
every night. Maybe 3 out of 5.
Yeah, 3. It was. I was going like, I was going 5 out of 5 sometimes.
Damn,
and
man. I don't even have the stamina for that. Like 21-year-old me could do that.
Yeah, I think it's because I wasn't healed, fully. Like, I think
Well, it's a distraction.
It wasn't a breakup from Kelsey, or the name drop, but it wasn't a breakup from her.
Yeah.
It was more my daughter that I had trouble processing. Like, still, I can hardly talk about it without crying, so I'm not gonna get.
Yeah, we don't have to.
No, but it's just like, I think it was like, it's like the expectation that you're gonna be a dad, wife, kid, that triangle, and then now splitting up her home and having that guilt where it's like, well, she moved out, she went to a townhouse, and I'm like, even though we weren't a fit, I feel awful that she's going to an apartment with my kid. Like, I'm going to see my kid every other weekend. So it's been, I think, 5 years now since then. And I've only felt safe enough to where I can talk about it like a little bit without crying, like now, like recently. And
I mean, hey, it takes time. And that's like a significant thing.
Yeah. And I didn't realize I didn't tell a lot of people about that other than Katie, who I cry in front of all the time. So,
as a good relationship, we love vulnerable men.
Yeah. I'm a crier, but yeah, I think that was the hardest part. And I think the point that I missed earlier was like you had said something about how you were ready to kind of see yourself in that light again, a positive light. And I think it was the same with me. Like I can now start going back and thinking about Avery and readjusting and being like, well, you know what? She would have been super unhappy if me and her mom were fighting, or if I was so miserable I was never coming home because I didn't want to be like in the house or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you start to see it clearly when you're not clouded by all the emotions that come with
Yeah,
it.
you feel safe enough to come out. And Katie was having these nightmares. Don't fucking talk about me again. She's been having nightmares, and but it's about some.
I mean, if it makes her feel any better, like I will still get the occasional. Like I had one last week, whereas like I don't think about my ex-husband. Ever.
Just past stuff.
Unless like stories come up, or like obviously my podcast, I probably sound like a freaking broken record on it. No. But I will still have a nightmare. Like I'll still have a nightmare where he's in it, and like you think like, oh, I've processed this, I've gone through it, like I've dealt with these things, but like people still come up and like.
So you know what we learned about that?
Shit still.
You might even know it from therapy, but like when we were going over it, I use ChatGPT a lot. I paid the premium for it. So like I like Freud.
You're like my friend who literally has named her ChatGPT as like her therapist.
Yeah, no, it literally is. He calls me cheeky bastard. He's like, "What's up, cheeky bastard? What are we talking about today?"
Yo, I bet that AI, because wasn't that a trend on like TikTok or whatever? Like people are asking their AI person,
really?
They're like, "Hey, if there was like a human AI war, like would you like save me?"
I didn't know that. Yeah,
you'd probably be saved.
I probably would. They'd probably lift me up in some way, like start chopping up my brain as a friend. I don't know. But basically, it's like the reason she was having these dreams and she hasn't thought about certain things in so long, and same thing probably with you, is because your brain as a defense mechanism shuts it all out sometimes. And years later, months later, weeks, depending on the person, when you're actually ready to handle the trauma and it feels safe enough to come out and look around because you're in a different place, you're starting to think about all this shit that happened to you. And you're like, why the fuck am I thinking about him? Or why am I thinking about this that happened to me when my child... Because it's like you're in a different place now where you feel like you can actually step outside, think about it without it actually hurting you again.
Yeah.
So that was the psychology behind why you might be getting some reoccurring thoughts. It's not because you miss the person or you miss the situation or like, oh, what if? It's more like, okay, now you actually can start sorting through some of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I would hope that the dream doesn't mean I miss him, because he's usually like trying to murder me.
He's usually trying to.
So like if I miss that, I have a lot more to heal
now
from.
I got to go to my stay away topics, and not allowed to talk about Trump, rabbit holes. Don't go too deep into trauma. I mean, I know you've got some stuff that you've got going on, but I want to get into some of these questions before I let you go, if that's possible.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, are you a morning or a night owl? Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Oh, that's tough. Like, I feel like I'm a morning person, but I love the nighttime. But I have to be doing something that makes me feel like I want to stay.
I've seen you out at night on that table with that mini skirt. You be out there in the night.
When I get the feeling of wanting to dance or wanting to party, there is
a lady of the night
stopping me. Like I was the 5 a.m. sneaking into McDonald's in Greece.
Dude,
like
I love that.
I just like when you let me loose and it's a good time, I don't want to stop.
Hey, I'm the same. Yeah, fun
but
is
I love
fun.
a good morning. I don't like the first 10 minutes. I never like waking up unless it's to catch a plane.
Do you have catching planes? Do you have like a theme song right now, or like some music that like you keeps reoccurring to you?
So I feel like most of my music has changed. So like, it's funny how when you change, like your music changes. It's all positive shit now. Like when I have a sad song, it's like rare that I add it to my list. But right now, I can't remember who it's from, but there's a song called Best Day of My Life. And every time I listen to it, I'm like, it's the best day of my life. And it's like so stupid, but it makes me feel happy. And I'm like, maybe
AOC?
this is my best day.
Dude, I love that. All right, do you have like like winter's coming up? Do you have like a go-to comfort food?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate's
Whipped
not a
cream,
food? It's a chocolate. Okay, so it's
chocolate's a 4 main food group. Like
okay.
And then the whipped cream is like an added, and like I will literally like Ready Whip is my best friend, and I will empty a can on one cup of hot chocolate. Like I don't joke.
I do like the Ready Whip though. I do like some whipped cream in my life.
Hell yeah.
One superpower. Do you have like a favorite superpower?
Favorite superpower?
Like if you could have any superpower, like looking at people naked or like
what's the
reading
one?
minds.
Teleport. I would teleport.
Dude, you and I are like maybe the same person in some of these ways because that was kind of mine. Or like that super
like you
speed.
could get anywhere. Like I want to fucking go to Brazil.
Are you ADHD?
Right here. Probably.
Yeah, I am.
I noticed, and I don't know if it's just like the generation. Like
I think they call us like neurodivergence now.
Fucking fancy name for it. But like I will literally like I'll be watching a movie, I'm on my phone, and then I'll like want to look at something else, and I'm like literally sometimes I put my phone down. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like why do I need 7 different?
But
things
if you could
to
teleport,
look
you could get around and experience life a lot faster in one day.
Hell yeah,
that would be awesome.
And I wouldn't have to pay these airlines, these ridiculous
prices.
It
is bad, especially, and the pilots aren't getting paid right now for the shutdown. So be careful on your flights. Who knows? Who knows what's happening?
It's just ridiculous out there.
What's your love language?
Oh, words of affirmation for sure.
I'm gonna write this down for your new Tinder profile I'm making you.
Like right.
New Hinge profile.
Because it's not just words, like it's like acts of service. Like I want you to show me that you want to just do things and show up.
You're like my wife.
All of the love languages
she's like,
are my
gifts,
love languages.
Affirmation, worship.
I mean, I won't say no to a gift.
Okay, so I feel like love languages.
We're easy. We just want it all.
Yeah. Who knows if these are real or not, or just made up for us? Do you? Are you on TikTok?
I am on TikTok. Okay. Although I will say the Your Inner Baddie Speaking page, I'm so bad at keeping up with it. So like in 2026, that is a New Year's resolution of like actually posting.
Are you posting on TikTok or are you more of a viewer on TikTok?
I am such a viewer on TikTok. Like my ass is like it. I'm in those comments.
What's on your For You page right now? What's
cat
big? Shit
always.
Cat stuff? Oh, I've seen your cat. You got a beautiful cat.
Oh,
what's your cat's name?
Cadbury. But I call her Burry or Burbear. Those are her like 2 main names. But she also gets like random shit.
Make a Birdman. We're doing the big stretch.
Exactly. Like I'll literally be in the hallway because she likes going for little hallway walks, and neighbors will come up and I'm like, Burbear, you want to say hi? I'm like, oh my god, I'm that person.
You are the crazy cat lady, dude.
I am the crazy cat lady.
All right, do you have like a dream collab for podcasting? Did you watch any podcasts before you, like, if you could have one person that's manifest this in the future?
You know, I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts, which is actually hilarious to get into podcasting. But Tinks is one of my all-time favorites. I just think she's so real and hilarious, and her cat.
What's her name? Tinks?
Tinks? Tinx. Shout out to Tinks.
Shout out Tinks. So you'd like to have her on the pod one day?
Oh, hell yeah. But I also like a brand that I would really love to like collab with or like have on the pod or have like a representative is Rare Beauty. Because like it's all about... I mean, obviously, putting makeup on to, like, be your confident self. You don't need a lot of makeup to be confident at all. But the fact that the messaging behind all of their products is all about wellness, is all about taking care of yourself, is all about how rare you are. And, like, what makes you you is what makes you the best.
I like that.
And I think it's just beautiful.
Who's Rare Beauty by?
Selena Gomez.
Okay, I was like, I knew I heard this, Rare Beauty.
Yeah.
She just got married recently.
I know.
He's not the most attractive guy in the world, but
it's what's in here.
He could have like an Inner Beauty one. Anyway, Betty Blanco, you're great, man. You're great music producer. Betty Blanco's gonna kill me when he hears this.
Hey, they're in love.
He's like, who the fuck is that guy? Yeah.
Right.
Let me see. I only got a couple more on here. All these questions they told me not to ask, but I think they're cool.
Hey, these are fun fucking questions.
What's your texting style? Are you a fast texter, slow texter, a misspeller? Are you doot? Are you long messages?
Can be a fast texter unless you catch me and like a day where like it feels like the world is overwhelming and I'm like texting seems
turn
like
it off.
a lot right now.
I like that.
Otherwise, I'm a fast texter. I like to use proper language.
I think you did hit me with a period today, and I was like, is she mad at me? I was like,
I probably
I don't even know you, but are you mad?
I probably get it from my mom because I swear to God, I'm like, and I tell my mom this all the time. I'm like, if I didn't know you, I'd think you're mad at me via text because she'll hit me with the okay period. And I'm like, so you hate me.
You fucking hate me now.
That's it. That we don't even have a relationship
So if
anymore.
a guy wants to communicate with you via text, would you get like, not like turned on, but like, would you like be like, ooh.
Are you asking me if I sext right
now?
now?
No, not asking about sexting yet. No, I'm like, would like if he came to you with correct grammar, would you be like, without like be like, wow, that's hot?
I'd be impressed.
Okay.
Simply because a lot of guys are like, hey, or like,
send me a titty.
Or like, it's
put your dog out there with that booty.
Like, it's just so
like,
crazy.
Frank, it's midnight again. Please stop this. I haven't heard from you all day.
Yeah, it's just, it can get pretty. And like some of the slang that they use, I'm just like, the fuck? Like,
yeah, you start texting with young dudes, and you're like, they're like, clock it. Period on that.
Right?
Yeah.
But I would be impressed if
shit.
they use like actual sentences.
Okay, a full sentence.
I'd be like, all right, educated.
Maybe we just need to do a bare minimum podcast for dating. It's the bare minimum.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's a good one. All right. Date. This one I think I know the answer, but also day drinking or nighttime drinking.
I'm a nighttime drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love a good, if it's a winery day, I love a good day drinking, but like.
You didn't get too fucked up on the day drinking I went on with you? Like you're pretty content?
The day that we just took shots?
I don't remember.
Because I was a little fucked up.
I just remember you were laughing a lot. I'm like, this girl thinks I'm funny. I'm like, or maybe she laughs at everybody, but.
I do laugh a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like Elf, smiling is my favorite.
Smiling is my favorite.
But day drinking, like, I don't know. Sometimes it like fucks you up and then the whole rest of my day and then I'm asleep.
I hate day
and
drinking.
I'm like.
I hate it.
Like someone's like brunch and I'm like, I gotta slow my roll.
Once I had kids though, I was like, okay, I'll fuck with day drinking. Like,
I mean, it's nice because you're like, you ate dinner and probably like went to bed at a decent hour.
Yeah.
But I just prefer nighttime, and I also prefer nighttime because I like dancing, as you know.
Yeah, nobody's dancing in the middle of the day.
Exactly.
People are doing normal shit.
It's weird in the middle of the day. You can't throw ass in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Happiest day of the week for you, typically. Do you have a favorite day recently?
Ooh, you know.
My day's changed, but yeah, do you have a favorite day?
It's kind of changed. I'm between two.
Okay.
I love Friday and the freedom of knowing that, like, I can do whatever I want now and like I can start doing more things that bring me joy. But Sunday has crept up. Like I love a good Sunday rot day where I'm like, I have done all my priorities. I've done all these things. And like, I think it's also because I never really used to rest. I'd get so anxious if I just like sat down for 2 minutes. So now that I allow myself like a whole day to just like veg, scroll, get it out of my system, I feel like I'm more productive because I've like scheduled that.
Yeah, maybe that's an age thing because I've come to like as I've gotten older, like into my like early 30s, I love Sundays.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
well,
I used to
especially.
freaking hate them, and I'm like, oh,
Sunday
Monday's
scaries.
coming, and like it does suck. That
It's
Monday's
crazy.
coming.
Like you said that earlier in the podcast. I'll have to remember what you said about. It was something that like you've noticed you've changed. It was like things. Your music changed.
Yeah.
As you get happier, as sad, or like as you age. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it's kind of like my life. At more at peace I've become with myself. I start to like different things like Sundays don't bother me anymore because I don't mind going to work anymore. I don't mind like getting up in the morning.
It's kind of like you don't hate your life anymore. Like you've built a life you love, which I have always been a big proponent. If you like when you're traveling, because if you like travel, if you don't like travel, then I guess
I fucking hate traveling.
But like when you love traveling and you're like out and you're like, fuck, this is amazing. But at the end of it, you want to go home. It's because you've built a life worth coming home to. And so anytime I feel like, ooh, I'm ready to go home, I'm like, you know what? Fuck yeah. Like,
dude.
I built that life brick by brick.
Let's go, baby. Dude, that's been me at the bar recently. I'll be out at the bar. I'm like, I'm ready to go home. And it's like 8 o'clock. They're like, you don't want another one, Alex? I'm like, no, I want to go home.
Look at you, a changed man.
Did you hear that? Can I go out tonight? No, I'm just kidding.
So you'll see me out past 8.
Yeah, you might see me out tonight.
Literally going for a drink after this.
No, literally, I think I'll probably be out in the town center for a minute. All right, what's your least favorite day of the week now?
Fucking like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesdays are the fucking armpit of the week, dude.
Because it's like, I mean, Taco
Monday
Tuesday.
you can charge yourself
like,
up for a Monday, And then Tuesday, you're in the middle of the ocean. You're like, I got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, till the weekend.
It's just a sea of shit.
I've always hated Tuesdays.
Tuesday,
That's cool. We got the worst.
Yeah.
Dude, you and I might be siblings, dude. Might be related out here.
Oh my God.
All right. Do you believe in burnout?
Hell yeah.
You do?
I've definitely experienced it.
I fought it for a while, and I was like, burnout's not real. Like, my parents were all tough. They're like, there's no burning out in this life.
Because you're built like you gotta hustle for the American dream. Like it was almost we're programmed like it's expected to feel that way, and it's
Could be an East Coast
shitty.
thing too, though. You know, because I have friends on the West Coast. Culture is so different out there.
Well, there's so much more like easy breezy.
Yeah, the
East
weather's
Coast
nicer.
is so like, I gotta do stuff.
Yeah, you gotta get there now. You gotta have a good job. And I'm like, why are you yelling at me, Dad?
Why is this so tense?
He's like, I have to fucking go. I'm like, okay, you just got here. It's like my parents get so stressed, dude. Yeah, burnout's definitely real. Okay,
For sure.
If you could give anxiety a name, like a personal name, would you give it one? If so, what would he or she be called?
I've never actually given my anxiety a name except for my anxiety.
My anxiety.
But I feel like everybody should name it because when you start naming it, it sounds a little like
Yeah, like shut up, Frank.
exactly
Shut up, Charlie.
fucking Ralph.
Yeah.
Like fuck off, Ralph.
So
like
your
get out of my
anxiety's a man?
head. Well, because he's an asshole.
He's an asshole. He creeps up on me.
Because I won't say she's a bitch because I'm like, you know what? Every now and again, you got to be a boss ass bitch. But, you know, like, I don't know. You got to name it something and name it something funny or something that, like, disassociates you.
I want to hear a name. What are you going to give it?
I'm going to call it Ralph now.
Wreck-It Ralph,
And I'm gonna piss it off by being Ralphie.
Fucking little Ralphie. Little stupid Ralphie.
And now I've got to watch, like, what is it? What's that movie?
Wreck-It Ralph?
Well, yes. Love that movie.
Is there another Ralph movie?
Yes. It's always on Christmas.
Oh, Ralphie.
A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Christmas
We love that
Story.
movie.
Yep.
Yeah, we watched that. You have any plans for the holidays? Anything upcoming?
Gonna see family, man.
Okay.
I usually don't see. I mean, sometimes I go to like the beach in the summer to go out and visit them, but honestly, I usually don't see them except for Thanksgiving, Christmas.
And I don't want to go into a deep topic because I know you got to go, but for the holidays, any advice on people who might be struggling around the holidays to see family or that don't see their families or like going through breakups? Any advice on what they should focus on or how they could get through the holidays? Because I know that's kind of a tough time for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, coming out with an episode on it closer to the holidays, so definitely tune in.
Yep.
But I mean, for me, it's like simple in a way that's not simple because like we all know fucking healing's not simple. And when you're going through shit, nothing feels simple. It all feels hard. So I get it. So when I say it's simple, I just mean little things. When you start to recognize one or two things that are good or things that you recognize that you love or you feel joy from or just recognizing that you have someone that you love that you want to spend any time with, whoever that might be, even if it's not the person that you wish you were with, maybe, you know, you're going through a breakup and you wish you were with them, but instead you have a loving family to go into their open arms. Like, focus on what you do have and start to like see those little things because they will add up the more that you look at them, or you'll create more of the things that you love over time. But I would just say like focus on what you do have and not what you don't have during this season. Because
it sounds simple.
It does sound simple, but it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
And like on the episode that will come out, like I talk about sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
But like I talk about like I used to dwell so much on everything I didn't have that it almost felt like a slap in the face and not in the good kind.
Not in the sexual kind of.
Well, I didn't say sexual, but
What's a good slap?
no, we're not gonna go. We're not gonna go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go down the rabbit hole.
All right, sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that one.
But it's like it feels like a slap in the face of like, how did I not see the things that like I do have? And it's even if it's two things, it's more than some people have.
Okay.
And I feel like anytime you
All right,
focus
so
on
say
those,
it again because I totally ruined it with the sex slap in the face. I thought you were going. This is
I
what
meant
did.
the relationship. You said the relationship's going to slap me in the face.
Yeah, I don't know why I went there.
It could have been a fun full circle moment, man.
It could have. All right, so repeat what you said. So it felt like it feels like a slap in the face.
It feels like a slap in the face when you haven't focused on all the things that are right in front of you. Like sometimes we're so deep in what we don't have that you don't notice. Like, even like one of the best times of holidays I've ever had is with me and my fucking cat and a glass of champagne. Like, it doesn't have to be extravagant if it makes you feel good or that you have it. Like, you have a roof over your head, you woke up today, fucking there's 2 things right there that not everybody had. Like, not everybody has some of the things that we take for granted.
And count them through the day. Like, see how much they add up. By the end of the day, I'm sure you're going to be actually... Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Just for the listeners again, what is your podcast called? I will link it in the comments in the bio on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube that we have it on for visitor parking. But what is your show called so that the viewers can get on there? And when's your next episode?
Absolutely. I hope that you guys all check it out. It's called Your Inner Baddie Speaking. It is on all platforms. And the next episode actually drops, what is today? Tuesday? It drops tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, awesome.
And it's part of the Love Letter collection, so.
Oh, so excited. All right, what episode is tomorrow's episode called?
So it's called, all of my Love Letter collection ones are called Love Letter collection, but it's a little love letter to yourself, all about trusting yourself and learning to trust yourself and how you should love yourself. And the more that you trust yourself, the more that you love yourself. So tune in. I struggled with trusting myself for a long time, so.
I'll be listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, check out her podcast. Go follow and subscribe to my girl, Coryn, over here. I'm about to go get a drink with her, but thank you for coming on. God bless America. God bless our troops.